Hello. I'm here in Bikaner, and I've managed to find like a local park where it's quiet and it's away from the hustle and bustle, and make a video to to try and remember and document what's been going on really the last few days and the experience in general. I mean, I've posted a few videos now and posted a couple on Facebook and stuff, and I don't know, I sort of felt a bit weird about it, like it's a bit of an ego thing, like, oh, look at me, look at what I'm doing, and like my intention in doing it, and like the whole sort of reward thing of, like, you know, farming for likes on Facebook, like, oh, look, who likes this, who, like, you know, quantifying how cool or how much people like me or what I'm doing and my experience by the number of likes and comments that I get, which, I mean, it's not all bad, you know, it's good to connect with people for Facebook, but it felt a bit weird for me. And it also felt a little bit disingenuous with how I was portraying the experience I was having, you know. I think I wanted everyone to feel like, or I wanted people to see and put forward an image that I was really coping and enjoying it and out in you know, in the big wide world in India and having a crazy adventure, which I was, and I think I coped with it well, but it was also difficult at times, you know, and incredibly lonely, being on my own in another country with no one else, with no distractions, with no work, with no studying, and with no one that I really know, you know. And I'm a sociable person, and I'm fortunate to have met lots of good people and have good conversations, but yeah, it really makes me miss my loved ones, I guess, the ones that are still in my life and the ones that I've lost. It's given me a lot of time for contemplation and a lot of time for thought, and yeah, that old feeling of wanting something but never really knowing what, or whatever stimulus or whatever I give myself, be it like, you know, seeing a new place, getting new food, meeting a new person, or whatever, you know, craving for that connection, grasping for something, that really has come to the forefront, and I mean, like, fuck, I've got to try and slow down and you know, just enjoy the experience, enjoy the moment, without trying, without putting any pressure on myself. I've started sketching again, and I haven't been sketching for years, which is really nice. It feels good to be creative, and I'm really grateful to have the time and the space to get creative and to start drawing again. It feels amazing. But yeah, so it's been up and down with the whole experience, to be completely honest. Like, an amazing experience, beautiful, but tiring at the same time, and sometimes quite difficult and incredibly lonely. But yeah, a roller coaster at the same time, you know, like I might have had periods where I'm like, fuck, what am I doing here, you know? And then I meet someone and we go and see some stuff and like have a good conversation, eat some good food, but it's always dependent upon more stimulus, you know. And throughout my whole journey, this last 4 years of my recovery, it's about wanting some inner peace without that being dependent on something exterior to myself. And I guess it's really highlighted for me with the whole journey, traveling for this last month, is that my happiness really is dependent upon other people and other things and external stimulus, and that's not a place where I want it to be, and that's why I came here. So the fact, like, that it's highlighted and it's come up so much and so strongly is a good thing, but yeah, it's interesting. A really interesting experience, and I'm super grateful for it. I've had a crazy couple of days getting here to Bikaner. So I came here on a bit of a whim. I was looking on Workaway, and I found this volunteering opportunity at a temple in a place called Deshnuk, where they worship rats basically, and they've got like 25,000 black rats. And I thought, that's cool, I'm going to go there. I'm not going to sign up to Workaway, I'm not going to pay their fee. I'm gonna just turn up and see whether I can volunteer there. But then, having read the advert for the volunteering post again more carefully, it specifies that they only want women, so obviously I couldn't do it. But I thought, fuck it, yeah, go to Bikaner. It's slightly off the beaten track, not on the tourist trail, and I'm glad I did, because the place is completely different to Delhi or to Rishikesh or to Jaipur. The economy doesn't seem to be nowhere near as dependent upon tourism, and as a result the locals will talk to you, but everyone's not after you for something. They don't want you to buy something. You know, things are working here perfectly fine without like hordes of tourists from all over the world coming in, selling them tat and trails and whatnot. I mean, there is bits of it here, but predominantly if I go out and about, I haven't seen another Western tourist the whole time when I've been on my own. So that's been really, really nice. I travelled coach class for the first time from Haridwar down to Jaipur, and that was a really, really interesting experience, properly crammed in like sardines. Initially I was sitting on the floor, and then the locals sort of took pity on me and got me a spec like up on one of the top bunks, which I was sharing with 3 other people, rammed in for 6 hours, and like having to go to the toilet was just an experience. Literally pushing past. At one point I was near this old lady, and I like had to just push her and squeeze her right up against the wall to get past. But I mean, everyone takes it with a smile, and yeah, more than that, they all seem pretty happy and jubilant and chilled out about the whole experience of being rammed in at such close quarters. Yeah, so like I got the train to Jaipur, and I spent one night in Jaipur basically, and saw a couple of the sites in Jaipur. But again, it was a really busy, hectic Indian city, and I sort of wanted to get away from that a little bit. So I only spent a day there. Went to a cool museum, a monument, and I thought I saw the Monkey Temple, which is just outside of the city in the hills that surround it, but turns out I actually didn't. I turned down the local boys to guide me up there, thinking I'd find it myself, and I didn't. And then led another tourist that I'd met, a Spanish girl, up there to see the Monkey Temple. And it wasn't until we were walking back down from seeing this Monkey Temple that I'd taken her to see, that we realised we actually hadn't seen the Monkey Temple. I'd taken her to the Sun Temple at the top of the hill, and the Monkey Temple was a few K further. So I never got to see the Monkey Temple, which I really wanted to see. But yeah, and then travelled from Jaipur to Bikaner. I arrived in Bikaner at 4:30 in the morning, and I hadn't booked anywhere to stay. And after walking around looking for the guest house with the dorm rooms that would be cheapest, I didn't have any luck. They were all closed. So I spoke to a tuk-tuk driver. I told him my budget, and yeah, he took me to this place called Shanty House, and that's where I'm staying now. The dude was incredibly kind. Even though he was fully booked, he let me come in and stay in his own personal space. And then, because he's been fully booked since, has let me sleep on his roof for 100 rupees a night, and he's been really, really helpful. He helped me out, got me a volunteering post at the hospital at their soup kitchen, serving chapatis to people. I did that yesterday. That was really good fun. But today I'm chilling out, and then tomorrow I'm going to head on to Jaisalmer. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Yeah, here's a few clips and a few photos of what I've been up to. I know I've been waffling on for ages now, but I'm not really fussed. If you want to watch me waffling on, then yeah, great. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, then yeah, it's more for my documentation now than anything else. Much love, guys.